up, guys? It's your girl, the Swaggy Bomb, and I am back with another episode, a long overdue episode. It's not even Gemini season anymore episode, but I don't care. I'm gonna give it to you anyways. This episode is about my 30th birthday and the trip that I took to Puerto Rico alone. And obviously, you know, your 30th birthday is such a profound and pivotal birthday. And so it was very important for me to celebrate it in a way that I felt empowered to. And so I decided to take a trip to Puerto Rico for 3 days. Now, I do want to backtrack a little bit because prior to COVID, I had huge plans for my birthday. I thought I was gonna be celebrating my birthday in Africa with like all of my friends, all of my family. And now, you know, post COVID, I mean, COVID is still here, but now that some time has passed and restrictions have been lifted, I just wasn't feeling that move anymore. I felt very compelled to go away alone, which is something I was supposed to do for my 29th birthday. I was supposed to go to Arizona, but again, COVID, okay? So I felt like there was a big calling for me, especially with all of the changes happening in my life, for me to just go away alone, ground myself, come to terms with all of these new changes, these life changes that are beautiful, but also have been very hurtful at the same time. And just be one with myself and really think about like what I want my 30s to look like, the type of woman I hope to become in my 30s, not only for myself, but for the people around me, the lessons I've learned in my 20s and how I plan to implement them going forward. So a whole bunch of things. So we're gonna get into that, okay? So if you're interested and you want to stay tuned, make sure you hit that little subscribe button and that little bell in the corner so that you get a notification every time I post a new video. And then if you like the video in the end, just give me a thumbs up, because why not, you know? If you liked it, like, just hype a thumbs up. And if you didn't like it, just keep the thoughts to yourself. Nobody needs to know about that. All right, let's get into the video. So first things first, I stayed at this amazing hotel that I honestly want to go back. And next time I go, I want to go with my husband, well, soon to be husband. It was so beautiful. It's called the Dreamcatcher. It was a little pricey, for just me, just going alone, but it was totally worth the money. It's like a wellness hotel. They're vegan and vegetarian friendly. All the breakfast that they make and dinner, whenever they make dinner, is all vegan and vegetarian. It's secluded. It's in like a residential area, so you're not around a whole bunch of tourists. It's like literally a 2-minute walk to the beach. So literally at night I can hear the waves, and that was just very peaceful on its own. As you can see, the hotel has like nice trees and a great ambiance. It's very quiet, and they did yoga in the morning, which was so beautiful. I'm so happy I was able to experience that on the date of my birthday. It was a very profound way to start my birthday and to come into my 30s. And I was so appreciative of my yoga instructor, although I don't remember her name. I'm so sorry, I don't remember her name. She was just very calming, and her aura was very inviting, and I really needed that with everything going on in my family at the time. So that was beautiful. And then I was able to walk to local restaurants. So I'm walking to get some food. I was not able to record my yoga, but it was amazing. And everything is like 10 minutes away from where I'm staying. So it's like a 10-minute walk. So I'm treating myself like a local. Hopefully the food is good because I'm starving. Eat locally and support local business. You know, so many times as tourists we go to these like resorts and high tourist traffic areas, and we don't get to support a lot of the smaller local businesses. So I was happy that I was able to do that. Day one, I got there early. I would say I was at my hotel checked in by like 3 o'clock on the dot. I unpacked my bags. My room was amazing. I loved my room so much. It's the exact room I wanted. My homegirl who works at a hotel, well, used to work at a hotel, was able to swindle that for me. She put her little 2 cents in and was able to get me the exact room I wanted. And it had an outdoor shower. I will say though, the outdoor bathroom, I liked it in the daytime. But at night, I was scared because I was like, I don't know what creatures is out there. So at night, I just made sure I always use the bathroom before it got dark. Although they do have a public restroom in the front of the hotel, but I was in the back, so you know, you wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning at these bathroom. Who's gonna walk all the way to the front? I just held it. I held everything until the morning time. The staff was very pleasant. Everyone was so helpful at helping me find restaurants, find things to do, find the beach. They have beach chairs you can rent. Well, yeah, rent, but you don't have to pay for it. It's free. They have bikes that you can use to take on strolls, which that's the only thing I'm sad I didn't get to do. I didn't take a bike ride, and I'm really kind of bummed about that because I think that could have been really nice to take a bike ride along the beach and like bike ride to get food and stuff like that. That could have been really cute, but I didn't do that. I was just really into walking and just like feeling like a Puerto Rican mommy. Like I was in the mood of like feeling like it, walking in the streets, feeling like, you know, saying hello to my neighbors and stuff like that. It was really nice. I met a few girls who were from the South, and they were younger. They were on like turn up time, which is, it wasn't my type of time. So I didn't really like indulge too much. But one thing about traveling alone that I love so much is my ability to come out of my comfort zone and talk to people and ask questions and just be very present. I wasn't on social media much. I didn't post anything about being away, for sure. It was really just about like being with me. So the day of my birthday, I woke up. Good morning. I am in Puerto Rico and I'm celebrating my 30th. And it just feels weird to even say that. But I'm so happy that I took this trip. I've only been here for a day so far. I'm seeing a lot of it. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I'm afraid of cats, so now I'm scared to go outside. Meanwhile, my shower is outside, so I don't know about that, but we'll see. Anyways, I just want to say how grateful I am to be 30. I know a lot of people don't see that age. Rest in peace, Gigi. And it's a bittersweet birthday because, you know, here I am grieving, but also celebrating. It's weird. But just very thankful nonetheless, and excited to see what my 30s bring to me and who they bring to me, and the lessons that I learned and the back pains that I hopefully never get. I woke up feeling really good in my heart and in my spirit. So let's keep the ball rolling. I'm gonna go to my yoga class right now, and hopefully I see if I can sneak you guys in there. We'll see. A few days before my birthday, my cousin had passed while on vacation with his girlfriend. He actually drowned in the ocean on the beach. And so to even be on the beach to do the yoga was a lot for me. I told her what had happened, and as soon as she started, like, not necessarily praying, but speaking over him, just, you know, his body, you know, is safe and his spirit is well, and it just started pouring raining, and she was like, you know, it's just showers, it's gonna pass. Like, she didn't want me to come out of the moment we were having. But honestly, the rain made me feel good, because I'm like, this is Gigi showering on me and letting me know that, you know, I made the right decision to come here, that he is okay, that his spirit is well, that, you know, I just felt like it was a message from him. And as soon as she was done, I mean, literally the second she was done with that section and like just speaking over him, it stopped raining. And literally it took everything in me to not cry, because I just believe in symbols, and I really felt like that was a symbol, and that was his way of saying, like, I'm good. So my birthday was very calm. I just did like a lot of walking around. I did the yoga. I went to the beach and was just like trying to catch a tan, which did not work at all. It was super windy. And then I ended up getting a massage in my room, which was heavenly, that the hotel offered. And honestly, it was like little baby hands on my body, just like massaging my body. It felt delicious. Like, I don't know if you can understand what delicious feels like, but it felt so good. It was such a great massage. And after that, I ordered some food. So I haven't eaten all day since breakfast. I got my dinner and my birthday cake, because this was my first year not having a birthday cake. So I was like, nah, I gotta eat cake before midnight. Even if it's a tiny piece, I gotta eat it. And this is how I'm wrapping up my birthday. Yay, 30. And it was a really great birthday. Like, I didn't do anything crazy, you know. I didn't turn up, I didn't go to the club, I wasn't drinking alcohol, I didn't do any of that. But it felt really good to be by myself and treat myself and do things for me and not worry about anyone else and not be on anyone else's time, not to be considerate of anyone but just me. And that felt, I think that was like the best part for me. It was just like with myself, by myself, for myself, and it felt really good. Now, the last day was Friday, and I had the best time on Friday, okay? I went to Old San Juan, which is beautiful, like beautiful. I've never been to Cuba, but I imagine that like it's like a baby Cuba. It's like all these beautiful, colorful homes. The street is very vibrant, so much food, so many shopping restaurants. I went to this Haitian gallery because, you know, anywhere there's something Haitian, I'm gonna be there. I gotta represent for my people. So I went to the Haitian gallery, although it was more like a souvenir shop. I don't really know the history behind that Haitian gallery. A lot of things in there was based in Puerto Rico, made in Puerto Rico. I was like, so where's the Haitian gallery part? But it was cool. There was a lot of like beautiful handcrafted things in there. I ended up getting a bracelet, which I probably should have wore for the video, but I didn't. I got a bracelet. I got my fiance some like wood dominoes. That was very beautiful. And like unbreakable, because you know they be slamming domino pieces so hard. And what else did I got a nice painting that I hung in my bathroom. And it was just nice to spend time alone, but I was like in hype mode, you know. I ended up going to this little bar and they had outdoor music and I'm like dancing by myself. I was drinking a lot. I had a lot to drink. And then, I don't even know if I want to put this out there because this restaurant, the food is so good. One of my Puerto Rican friends referred me to this restaurant. Racy's is another, Racy, R-A-I-C-E-S. I don't speak Spanish, so y'all gotta bear with me. That's another restaurant a lot of people recommended when I took them out going to Puerto Rico. But I didn't want to go because of that. Because it was so highly recommended. I was like, it's probably like a spot where I'm going to see a lot of Brooklyn people, a lot of New York people. And that's not the vibe I'm looking for. I want like authentic Puerto Rican dishes and Puerto Rican everything. Like I just want everything to be authentic. So I ended up going to El Jabarito. I'll put the spelling down here. Baby. Oh, baby. Okay, I had to go back to Puerto Rico just for El Jabarito. Okay? It was so good. Mind you, I didn't even get anything crazy because by this point, I'm like way too many drinks in by myself. And I'm like, Jen, you need to get some food and you need to get in the Uber and get out of here and get back to your hotel because you by yourself, sis, and you need to be safe and alert and aware. So I had some mofongo with this garlic butter shrimp. Y'all, it was so good. It was probably the best mofongo I ever had in my life. Like, and I've had good mofongo. Like you in the city, you go uptown, you could find some good mofongo. Okay, that mofongo, it just hit different. Okay, it was so light and buttery, and honestly, if I close my eyes and slap my lips, I could still taste it. It was so good. So I would definitely recommend if you ever go to Puerto Rico, you have to eat there. And honestly, a lot of people must have knew about it because the wait time was like an hour. But I was so tipsy. There were so many people outside waiting. I met this cute couple. I was talking to people. So the hour didn't seem bad, but definitely a must go if you go to Puerto Rico. Please do yourself a favor. Visit Old San Juan and visit El Jabarito because it is the bomb. And that pretty much wraps up my trip. I ended up coming home that night, packing my bags, relaxing, and, you know, got on the plane the next day to go home back to my husband. So that concluded my trip. But I think in the end, what I took away was like, it was just a reminder that I can have a good time by myself. Like I always knew it, but something about when you get into a relationship, you just end up doing a lot of things together. And with me about to transition from Miss to Miss, like Miss to Miss, get it? Okay. Anyways, I felt like it was very important for me to spend alone time with me before I become a we, before I become a miss, da 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 da, and just be myself with myself. And it was really the best decision that I made, and I don't regret it. I know my fiance was a little mad at me because I didn't want to spend my 30th with him, but honestly, I think I would have been a little miserable had I not done this trip, because it's been so long since I've been away. It's been so long since I had like been on a beach, which is where I feel the most grounded, is by water and when I'm alone. And so having neither was really getting to me. And it just gave me the chance to like go through everything that I've been through within the last year, within my 20s, to talk through what I've learned with God, and just have him speak back to me about, you know, the next phase in my life and the woman that he wants me to be, the woman I want to be, and all the changes that come with that. And so yeah, long story short, I'm so excited I did it. I would definitely suggest that everyone do it. I'm so happy I didn't like turn up on my birthday and just like, you know, drink and be around so many people and not listen to the messages that were supposed to be delivered to me. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I was super excited to share this story with you guys. It took me so long because there was like drilling outside the house and errands to be run, and you know, just life takes its course. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, I hope that you give it a thumbs up. Again, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'm doing my best to be more consistent. But I don't want to just put out videos just for the sake of it. I want my videos to be meaningful and educational and enjoyable for you guys and for me. And so I hope that you feel my excitement in my videos and take something away, if anything, at the end of all of them. So thank you for joining me today, guys, and I hope that you have an awesome day, an awesome week, an awesome weekend, and get to spend some time alone with yourself and listen to, you know, those thoughts and see where they take you. Love you. Bye.